Oh, we're live! Holy crap! Hello! I'm panicking, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just say hello. Hello. And also, if you're watching this later on YouTube, please do remember to subscribe, because as you can see, I'm so good at starting a stream. And I deserve your subscription. Alright, let's copy-paste this all over the place, because that is the requirement. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. Okay, I did that thing. Alright, now I must do the other thing. That thing is the Plutono Hub. Plutono Hub, there we go. And we've pinned it. And I've checked the workshop. There hasn't been anything that I could see. So, yeah. I think. Wait, no. Just need to go double check. Have people screwed up? Functionally, it's basically okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, no. We're good. We're good. If there was anything I should have looked at, you lot should know. Doing things, are we? Yes, John McFist. We are doing things. Hello, driver. We're doing things and stuff. Okay. Right, let's see here. The shuffling must continue. I have checked. There's no new vehicles to look at, I don't think. Hopefully people tell me if I've done a whoopsie. Where are we? Alright, so now, I believe there was an empty spot in here, unless I'm completely mistaken. Oh, I think, yeah, there we go. Oops, didn't fill that in last time. Alright, so now we've got the CAD and the Gregor Swarm and the Entropy, which I'm not sure. What was the thing that we were getting rid of again? I forget its name. But yeah, we have 3 more things to go, and then we are done with the Kakave Dominion difficulty shuffle, so we should get cracking. Let's go here. And Plutono test 9, like so. Hello otherwise. I am wet training it right now, doing it interior. Okay. Morning sexy people, morning Dr. Dooley, and bats. How dare you? I'm apparently now cat girl, bat boy, ugh. Hello Marcel, welcome. Alright, so first things first is the CAD. What does CAD stand for again? I literally do not remember. So let's go, Recovery updated. So I believe actually this one, right, so this is the CAD. This is a fun one. This is the, this is a broadsider. It's like almost Deepwater Guard-ish. It's got these turrets like here that aim sideways, and it's really cool. And yeah. Everyone look at this while I type things. Computer-assisted design. Oh, man. Remember the days when computers only assisted with design? That's crazy. Alright, so we got the CAD. And let's go here. What is the CAD being thrown at, huh? What are we doing around here? Can't believe yet, like, last stream you lot tricked me into, like, rambling about medieval history for, like, an hour on end. Shocking. Rude. Shocking. Alright, so the CAD is going up against the resistor. Alright, so let's do that. Resistor, just... So, CAD and dual axe. Mark II updated blueprint. Hopefully that's just... Right. I keep thinking that anything involving the axe is something I've made, but I've only made one axe thing, and that's the axe head, I think. Alright, so, resistor time. Whoop. Computer sister, yeah, damn, I missed medieval history, that sounds fun. Tricked. Trix has opinions you disagreed with. Who will win, you decide. I don't know what that means. Do 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 do. 756. And what was the other thing? What was this thing? I literally just read what this was going up against. Resistor. Resistor. So that's 950, 756. Spawn this in, like so. I did that wrong. Alright. Resistor. We back? We are back. Hello, Azusa. Hello, Orange. Hey, just clumping good. They said the entropy is in an air spot right now, and I'll likely need to do a full rework down the line to make it feel better. I don't know. Okay, where's the entropy? Okay, gotcha. Well, I'm still going to, we're still gonna have to shuffle it, so brace yourself for that. Alright, so that's the resistor, the updated version, hopefully. And there was the CAD. Alright, so 950 divided by 756. This is probably going to be a 1v1. 950 divided by 756. Yep, it's a 1v1. Sorry to say. Sorry to say. Sorry to say. Turning into real frontside are likely due to its shape not working for the type of fighting style it uses, like it still works. It's okay, we will have to shuffle it. Wait, that is the CAD. CAD? Resistor. Oh, I think I... Oh, wait, both of these things are broadsiders, I just realized. Oh yeah, I remember now why the resistor is godly. Because it's ridiculous. Also has interesting range limits. There's no way this thing is crippled already, right? That would be ridiculous. Oh, it has a mortar on it. Huh. Oh dear, yeah, I remember now. The resistor is one of those things. Wait, does the CAD not have smoke? Don't believe it does. Okay, no, it does. And we got the Vespa. Here it comes. Yeah, no, this was a savage ass beating. Okay, then. Does your version have out of control scuttle turned on? I've had the test 9 version die because of that a few times. Version 9 is hacked, couldn't move correctly and is out of control stuffs. If I recall, the resistor has warp rods on spin blocks, which is not against the rules. Wait a minute, are you saying it has warp rods on spin blocks in a rule-breaking way? Current one should have it fixed though just by turning up the points needed to get out of control. Though with new rules, they can likely just be turned off. Oh wait, that is a rule breaker because it's internal components. Hello, Ruby. Yeah, we really need a version 10. Well, feel free to make one. Because right now, well, we're gonna have to have a version 10. Where's Knifekun with his lovely script for this? Wait, that's driver, I just remembered. Not driver? Wait, no. Knife guns, drink fire. I did a drink driver again, damn it! I bring up the warp rods because I don't know if that qualifies in the new rules about internals on sub-objects. I think it does, actually, so... We're just gonna have a quick looky look. Whoopsie daisy. We're gonna... Is there a particular reason it's on spin blocks? We're gonna have to have a look at the resistor here. Okay, and also... The CAD's lost. We already know that. So we're gonna do that. Resistor... Alright, that is... Wait, no, that's the CAD, you idiot. Jeez. Resistor. Update. There we go. Alright, so... We are here. So if I was a warp rod, where would I be? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay, I think here... Yes, okay then. Yeah, right. I think... Why is this like this? Okay, by the looks of it, it's like that for basically no real reason apart from... Ah, yeah, it's literally just EMP insulation. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna have to change this a little bit. If nothing else, because this damn thing is so strong already that it's not gonna get much worse if we do this. Hello, Toilet Cleaner 3000. I think what we are missing is your most up-to-date folder. This is my most up-to-date folder. If the spin blocks does something functional, it's okay. Spin blocks are EMP proofing, and I think because there's some jank where it doesn't check their direction properly, so you can warp the same direction multiple times. I don't know, that's the CAD. Is it done 19... It is done T9 warp side... to warp sideways? I don't know. This is an interesting grey area that I didn't think of. Hold on, if we just spawn in something here, which direction does it warp in? It warps forward, so... It definitely does warp forwards, not sideways, so it's not doing anything funny there. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Check the forward direction on the spin blocks. I think they're pointing forward. Oh. What? Oh, interesting. Alright, so, right, okay, this is weird stuff happening right here. Target distance. If I go here, what's it doing? It didn't... Okay, no, it is warping forwards? Here's the thing, I know very little about how warp rods actually work, so I'm mostly confused by this. Because all the warp pointing in a direction normally fire together. Warps forward multiple times in a row, which normally you can't do. Okay. Check the breadboard. Are they clipped? That was a lot of red. They're not clipped by the looks of it. Wait. Wait. I think, it's not clipped, it's just can't rotate. Yeah, okay, no, right, no. This kind of breaks two rules at once, so we are gonna have to, make a little note here. Admittedly, when this thing was first made, the rules didn't reflect that, so I'm going to yellow this. So we're gonna red this like so. Rule update. Internal components need to be taken off the spin blocks. It is actually, that rule change is actually a good idea because, like, if you... That is actually a rule breaker. That is actually a rule breaker because the whole point of the rule of thumb is if it's doing something on the spin block that it can't do off the spin block, that's a no-no. Apart from, like, you know, what it's supposed to do, like a turning turret or something like that. It's just really long, so yeah, that needs a bit of fixing. That might be the case. Give it a look when I get home. Thank you. What, can you zoom in the outer side when rotating the spin block? What do you mean the outer side? I don't know what you're asking. So if we're like... Yeah, no, this thing can't rotate, but it isn't clipping, which is one of those reasons why... Yep, not moving. Okay, Emperor Susan. My favorite rule is 34, naughty. In case you can only move a little bit. Nope, it's absolutely not moving at all. Otherwise, just be a dictator, make a call. No movement. Nah, the call, this is gonna need to be fixed. It's, I'm not kicking this craft out of the roster, but that does need to be fixed, because that is, well, it's what happens when you update rules. You have to go back and change things, so... Noted. No movement. Right. And I have made a call, thank you. Weren't you paying attention? Alright, let's see here. What was I doing? Alright, so in any case, the CAD lost that. Lost. Resistor is very, very strong. Dual axe. Right. So let's see here. Dual axe. What do we got here? That is 443. CAD is this. And we're gonna do this. Alright. CAD is this. Okay. Alright, I am officially stream warm, and I need to stream less. Alright, so... What was I doing? Ah, damn it, I've forgotten the name of the thing. It's the dual axe. So, 756 divided by 443. 756 divided by 443 equals 1.7. Oh, it's a 2-on-1. Oh, you lucky fellas. Oh, I remember the dual axe. It's a funny thing. It is a funny, funny thing. Yeah, the CAD is having a problem because it's a broadsider in a world full of frontsiders, which is unfortunate for it. Also, just remember here, the dual axe. Oh dear. Yeah, no, the CAD's not doing well. We might need to demote this to medium, actually. Do 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 do. Right. Okay then. Cad has lost that. Medium is premium. Is it? I don't know what that means. Lost looking like a... Is it medium or regular? I literally never remember. It is medium. Medium. Okay. Medium design so far. Alright then. Let's see here. This at least this is going quick. We're gonna be doing great here. Alright, so Proton Squad. How well does the CAD do against Le Proton? Le Proton. Whoops. Le Proton. Le Proton. Right, let's see how you do. The fact it also has a fixed gun on the front is probably not the best. Wait, does this thing not have any missile defense at all? So how are we doing today, chat? Oh! Oh, that thing's AI dead. Hold on. What thing does this have? It must have missiled one of them. Wait a minute. Oh, dear. Okay, we need to... Note for the CAD. Note for the CAD. 4 torpedoes. Need altitude restrictions. This is, something that people really do forget to do a lot. Including myself in that. I didn't even see... What did, this thing... How did it kill that one? Broadside with forward fix? Fixed cannon, yeah. I should make a mod that replaces easy, medium, hard, and godly with Ohio, cringe, based, and maxed. Wow, so you're saying Ohio's easy? Alright, this thing is really struggling, because it doesn't have hit-scan weaponry. And it's currently trying to run away from planes which are slightly faster than it, so... Yeah, that's an issue. This could take a long time. This is very quickly looking like a medium design at most. Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie me. Yep, okay, this is going to take approximately 1,000,000 years, we can see. Cortex. Okay, let's see. Right. Stalemate. CAD, not good. AA. Right, now we're going to throw this thing against the lift. Oh, wait, no, it's actually managed to hit the thing. I can't even see how it did that. How did it do that? Oh, that's how it did it. Okay, so... Alright, it has managed, as I typed that. Okay, it won. It wasn't a stalemate. Won, but... Movement hinders a... effectiveness. Right, now we will throw this thing against the lift. Cortex, Cowardice. My nukes now have a border-wise button. Why do your nukes have a border-wise button? That seems like a thing you wouldn't need. What does the... Okay, so I'm going to say 700 divided by 510 is... It's a 1v1. It's a freaking 1v1. We're just gonna do that. You can always run over and do it again later. 756 divided by what's it? 756 divided by 510. 756 divided by 510 is 1 point. It's a 1v1. Let's see how she do. You will see. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, it's not looking good for the CAD. Yeah, this is very much feeling like a regular design. Very much feeling like a regular design. Like, this is effectively a fixed broadsider, which is a bit of an issue because it means that it don't... It means that it's, like, very fussy what position it has to be in order to, like, do its job well. Yeah, it does not do well against anything that chases it. Oh dear. Oh no, its guns are stuck on the other side. That's why you don't see turrets like this very often. Wait, who copped that? Oh dear, this thing is getting bullied by the lift. Which is a hard design, by the way. Oh dear, yeah, no, this is, yeah, nah, this ain't going well for the cat. Okay then, finally managed to build a land vehicle. It's a silly little 17k AFV, nice. Not very effective, but capable of some 6 power slides. They do tend to do like that. Broadsiders do be funky. Ready to take a bounce to the north with that? I hope so. Classic broadsider problem. All my homies love the Anatas. This is why you need cannons abeam. Oh boy, yeah. Oh, wow! Oh, the lift got... What happened here? Oh. What happened to you? I genuinely don't know what happened there. The thing got hit on the very top of the head. Also, the lift does, it's out of control. Whatchamacallit, is, quite fussy. Oh, that's what happened. It got a haircut! Kaboom. I lost track of time and I'm late again. What are you late for? Work? Study? Bathroom? Don't answer that. That's your business. Wait, there's no way the lift got hit by that mortar, right? That would be ridiculous. Oh, now the CAD's going out of control. Late to stream. Oh! Alright, that's alright then. It's okay. We've been testing the CAD. And the CAD is, yeah, she's not doing well. I am wondering, like, what past me was thinking in a lot of these, where I placed a lot of these craft. I think back in the day, I was just like, yes, like, it took me a long time to realize that, like, not having enough craft wasn't going to be an issue for us. Probably need to build something that's slightly larger first. This is better than being late to your wedding. Number gone up since, well, it happens. Okay. Well, the CAD has been dropped. It's lost everything so far except the Proton Squad. Lost. Not good at fighting stuff that outmaneuvers it, which is not difficult. Also, I never know. Outmaneuvers is such a weird word. Alright, so now we're going to throw this against the Pursuer. See how it do. Where are we? We're going to do this, and we're going to do the CAD. there. We're going to throw this against the pursuer. And I personally do not think that it's going to do well because, one, a major thing we're seeing with the designs, which, to be fair, this is a very common whoopsie, is that things can't even detect submarines, let alone fight them. Although, as people have pointed out, like, Platono does have quite anti-submarine terrain to begin with. Why is this thing in here? I genuinely do not know. Okay, let's go here, so all updated. Submarines. Pursuer class. And it is a yellow submarine, as per tradition. That one bounced. Uh-oh. This thing would probably be better if it, like, had hover movement and could strafe. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. That's not good. Yeah, no, it's not going to be able to see these guys at all. Yeah, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, it can't see them. Nope, it cannot fight submarines. Oh dear, well, medium design it is. Perhaps, perhaps not even medium. Maybe this is an easy design. What are we thinking, people? You know, I really hope I don't end up doing that. I enjoy coming onto the stream to see if my grass can measure up to the expert grass or see if they have any problems I don't know about. I've been late to dates, but considering that's been most evenings for the last 3 years, it's understandable to be late sometimes. And Random Topped Hat has arrived! Welcome, welcome. Okay, so the cat is, easy or medium? What do we throw this against? You know what? I'm gonna do a bonus thingy. I'm gonna throw this against the file. Just to see... Now, hold on, I need to make a note here. It says, like... Can't detect subs. Argue is nope, and the file. Let's see what happens, because that is a current regular design, which replaced the fumigator. So hold on, let's actually do preemptive math here. 756 divided by right da 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 da. There we go. I think medium is fine. Put it against a ship. I feel that's the intended target. Ah, good point. Let's go find a medium Sowowal ship then. That is roughly the same cost. Let's throw it against the Arbiter and see what happens. Let's see, like 1v1 versus a ship. Hold on. Swordfish. Unbreakable. Right, I think maybe... What's the Hydra? Let's throw it against the Swordfish, shall we? Let's just do that. So... Oh, has Orange left? Okay, okay, the stream's constantly buffering mine. Can't really watch like that, so I'm gonna go now. See ya. Okay, bye! I think medium is mine. Put it against the ship. Intended target. Okay. Alright, so this thing is outcosting the... what do we call it? Okay, yeah, the anti-ship thing. Wait a minute! Hang on a minute! This thing has torpedoes, but it wasn't firing them against the... Well, hang on a second! This thing has torpedoes, but it wasn't firing them against the submarines. Am I going nuts? I didn't see it firing submarines against, firing torpedoes against the vanguards. Right, we're gonna need to test that again after this. Alright, so the CAD is winning, so... yeah, it is definitely a... like, designated ship thing, which already kicks it down to medium, so we know that. It also has... it doesn't need underwater detection because 0.1 auto detect. Okay, no. No. The torpedoes weren't even firing against the vanguards. Okay, so the CAD is winning. We can just say that. Boat. Hello, Dr. Pigeon Man. Welcome to the chat. We are... one really designed to fight ships. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have a look-see at the local weapon controllers on the CAD because... let's see. Right, so where are we? It was dropping stuff. Somewhere? Where was it dropping stuff? Oh, there's a diff gun on the front. That explains it. Okay, let's see here. So these are... yep, those are just straight up torpedoes. Oh no. Enemy's altitude is within... will fire weapons. Oh, why? This is a bizarre choice to make. This is genuinely... oh, what the... oh no. Is within 100 to... why would you do this? I'm building a boat for my first attempt to reach difficulty 100. Nice! Good luck with that. With the torpedo expecting failsafe moment? Firing can say it. Yeah, why? I mean, I used to do this. So, this thankfully is a very quick fix, and I'm going to fix it now. And I need to, there we go, that's easy. It's like, really easy. Probably don't even need like a... probably don't even need like a friggin' anything for that, so I just need to remember to do that. Alright, so let's throw this against the vanguards again. Because that was... why? 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 Exactly. Had time to build a really play after because the Symbol Pounds of the North doing a CC is so much work. Yep! But the minus was before the line break, yeah. Yeah, well, this is why we test stuff. And like this difficulty shuffle is basically a preview of the stuff we're gonna have to do later, which is basically making sure that everything is functioning as intended and just tweaking it as we go. So if we do that... aha! Look at you, dropping torpedoes like you're supposed... there we go! That was so... I forgot this thing had torpedoes. Like, I legitimately forgot. And they're locked on, and they're going to... what are they doing? There we go. Alright, so, I don't hold any hope of this thing taking on the Argeir, I don't think. Or maybe it can. Alright. Can't wait for Platoon 02 TM to begin development as soon as this campaign is finished. Oh, no. Oh no. And the worst part of CC building is that there's always going to be a bug you don't know how to fix or adjust. Yep. Definitely can fight sub now. The newest now is trying to work around it, but you can't. Yep, that tends to be how it go. Okay. Can't detect subs. But one when torpedoes fix. When torpedoes fix. Seriously, like, local weapon controls, why would you do that? Alright, so let's throw this against the Argear just for giggles. I don't hold out much hope that this thing will win at all. Alright, so we're gonna spawn in the Argear. So 1311 divided by 756. Hold on. 1311. Whoops, no. Hello? $13.11 divided by 756 equals 1.7. Okay, so it is a 2v1 against the Argear. I don't hold much hopes of the CAD doing much against this thing, but you have to see. Maybe it'll fly around it. Maybe it'll circle it and drop torpedoes on its bum. Maybe it'll actually be able to hit the thing with its gun, because the Argear is a big target. Who knows? Let's find out. Also, I do want to see the... Oh, we're still streaming? I thought I was going to be late and watching VOD. We've only been streaming for like 40 minutes, Sean, but welcome. It's going to get clapped by the Argear. Welcome. Oh, yep, and hydrate. Thank you. Oh, no. Right then. So here's the rule. Here's the rules, people. I need to go refill this water bottle because I'm out. So tell me how the fight goes. Tell me. What? I have refilled water bottle. I see a cat in the distance getting ruffle stomped. We love helicopters. Yes, we do. Wow, it's still not managing to hit anything with the guns. Because auto detect is just not good enough for that. Never mind, it is managing to land shots with the guns. These guys are going to collide with each other. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That was the nearest of near misses. Jeez. And now the CAD is going to get its booty blown off. Booty, 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 booty. Booty. Are they just running away from each other now? No, they're not. Okay, they actually survived that better than I thought they would. Where the hell is the Argear? It's way... Oh, there it is. How far away is the... How far away is the CAD? It's like they're 3,000 meters away. Do these missiles even have the range to hit them? I'm back. Things got so hot I had to shower. Noted. Not even close, baby. The fight is going violent. Both parties have committed to physical altercations. Oof, that was rather cool. Yeah, wow, that was... We've had collisions, but man, they've like... Credit to the CAD, it does manage to avoid colliding with its twin brother, or sister, or sibling. Huh, it's actually managing to shoot things down now. You really, really... Oh, I wonder if it's, like, trying to avoid colliding with the little plane. Alright, so this fight is going to take approximately 1,000,000 billion years. What is happening? Alright, so... You are going to run... Hello, you are going to run into the mountain! The pyramid says hello! Well then. This is what we in the business call bad. Are you going to run into the mountain? No, you're not. You're also... Okay, dropping torpedoes on dry land. You know what? I think we know how this is gonna go. Fun fact, collision avoidance still counts blueprints at a vastly different altitude. Yeah. Lebonk. Plutono land. Yes, indeed. Plutono land. Yeah, we don't need to... We get it. Doesn't work against torque-proof subs. Okay, medium design. I'm going to censor this terrible violence by doing the shuffle. Where's the shuffle? There's the CAD. Alright, so we're gonna go here, we're gonna insert one row above, and the CAD is gonna go over here to the medium section. I don't remember if there was a spot over there. Alright, so now the Gregor Swarm, which is a expert drone swarm. So let's go do that. Let's spawn in Greg. I had to actually shuffle Greg around a little bit. So here is Greg, the swarm of Greg. I'm thinking this is going to be a hard design simply because, oh, it's automatically spawning in nukes. I don't know why it's doing that. Thing is the Unity... Ooh. Only one of the Starland President's pyramids consistently has collision detection. Torpedoes are dropping on a slope, rolling them into the water. The others can sometimes fly through. Makes it amusing when ships try to avoid planes or planes try to avoid subs. Yeah. By amusing, it's a giant pain in the arse. For your ones, because by having a single pyramid, you actually are telling Unity there's a single point to avoid. Ooh, does weird things. Greg versus Kevin, let's go. Greg moment. I love nukes. Me too. Greg also loves nukes. So does everyone else. Yeah. I have to say, I'm gonna have to at some point force myself not to use nukes, because the thing is that they're like huge missiles, but better, because they're faster, they do more damage, they're like arguably cheaper. And, yeah, they're just good. I love this little Eye of Sauron thing, on Greg. Evil Greg, we call him. Alright, let us do some spreadsheety stuff. Gregus Swarm. Do 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 do. Alright then, so what is the Gregus going up against? Problem is, the Gregus doesn't have anything nastier than it, so... Not the Atom, that would be bad. I did that wrong. Okay, so I did the wrong thing. I got confused. I labeled the entropy that. It was the resistor I should have done that with. Whew. Okay, then. Lol. Alright, so now let's see here. What did we throw this against? I think we could throw this against the coherence. I'm just gonna do that. Wait, if we're gonna throw it against a godly thing, we might as well make it this. I don't know. How expensive is the Gregus Swarm again? 361. What do we test this against? I'm gonna test against the Seismotron just because the Seismotron is a good yardstick. Seismotron. And the Gregus Swarm, we're going to throw it against the camera. And that is our test. Okay. I have a crippling nuke addiction. I love the taste of metal in the morning. 60... Right. So does everyone Zool happy. Ruby is working something observed for strong minimum that is pyramid shaped and stationary, very full of plasma. Got my carrier down to 800k, beats the version 9. 1.4k Walrus. Okay, good. 2 beats Lanikea, cheaper front, more expensive per missile. I don't like nukes all that much. Turns out aren't susceptible to anti-munition defenses. That's the main problem with huge missiles, is they just get slowed down by them. Yeah, now that you say it, I'm just going to make the entropy into a craft that spawns 6 nukes at a time, clearly. Dear. Yes, the atom would be funny. I have a crippling nuke addiction. Imagine a nuke missile that spawns nukes. Don't give me ideas. Do it. Can you stop talking about me and the carrier? All I said is that 3 to 4 million materials is too expensive. It's not likely to get built. A giant missile nuke that spawns 10 baby nukes. The nuke block above alone is 2,500. I don't think if a very long, huge missile costs that much. True, actually. My math is probably bad. Probably is more than a nuke. I mean, depends on how much effective damage you get. Alright, so let's throw this thing against the Seismotron, because the Seismotron, I happen to know, actually has kind of decent point defense, as I recall. So Seismotron to 2073. Alright, 7M, you want a Board of Wisdom. What is a Board of Wisdom? Avoid relying too much in things and from the depths that could be seen as like a crutch for gameplay. So nukes are a crutch a bit. Repair bots are a bit of a crutch. Repair tentacle spam is a bit of a crutch. You will get better at the game if you learn to not over-rely on just one particular thing that works way too well. Speaking from experience, and speaking from the fact that no one liked the Wark spawning nukes, and I'm sad about that, but also it makes sense. 2073. Alright, so we got this. 2073 divided by whatever the Greg is. Greg. Divided by 361. It's gonna take on 5 Greg swarms. Jeez. Check. Shall I say my usual thing here? No. Now I can imagine nuke corrupt acts like a cluster missile. Use a separator to eject nuke blocks when it gets super close to target, relying on inherent speed to carry bomb a bunch of the target. Nukes cost more per missile. It's just that they don't require the incredible space and cost of a huge missile launcher, not to mention the ammo needed. And unless you're building for Starline, then repair tentacles and bots galore. Well, they kind of need it. It's really hard to get them to not despawn. Okay. 5. That's actually 6, Gregus. 6 Gregs. Brace yourself for 6 Gregs. This is going to be too many 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 Gregs. I hope Gary can take on Greg. I still need to make a version of Gary that is bigger and meaner and mighty and cleaner. Alright, so... Right, no worries. This isn't gonna lag like hell. Oh god. How much materials does this thing... Oh... So I'm trying to remember, like, Alright, let's see here. Let's see how many... I think the Seismotron is gonna lose this. But that's just... Oh, wait, no, this Gregus is, like, falling out of the sky. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, no. Collision and nuke collision. Oops. Actually... Oh, the plasma and the large missiles are actually doing the trick. Okay, this thing might be godly just because of, like, when it spawns and swarms like this. Greg. What is... I think it's called a Gregory. A dear nuke that builds in huge missiles exist for people who don't want to make nukes or think they're cheese. Nukes' advantage is spawning hardware is cheap and small. They only get targeted by sea, and they actually have to be detected properly. They're also a lot easier to make amphibious. So... yeah, like, you want to make an amphibious huge missile. It's a giant pain in the butt. Greg, you're coming a little close. Greg, you are a little close. Greg? Right, and, okay. Honestly, I thought the Seismotron would do better at shooting down nukes. And here we see... what the hell? Why are you coming in for the hug? Bouncey! Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, the Gregs are flopping around a lot, so, behold my army of Greg. The Gregus is approaching. They could be given proper AI and made semi-craft. Yeah, the two Gregus. It's a regular Gregopopolis. Yeah, this is a lot of Greg. Man, oh man. This is so much Greg. And, like... I think the nukes are mostly just trying not to, like, run into each other. Oh, no. Oh. Well, there goes one. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're actually, the Gregs are actually doing that thing that the Pyre does, which is fly way too close. And then they just kind of, like, it means that the enemy craft doesn't actually target the nukes. It's really rude. What is that? Okay. What happened? Nukes are also capable of being extremely nimble. Missiles usually fly in a straight path, while it would be nearly impossible to hit with non-skin sense. Stability isn't an issue. How nice are the nukes to take turns? I'd say they're being very considerate. Greg has trained them well. Maybe a front-sider wasn't the best idea here. Well, maybe it was. Well, we know that Greg is the nuclear deterrent for Glicave, that's for sure. Yeah, I think unless you have something that there's a fast laser thing in Plutono, and I'm trying to remember what its name is. I want to try making a backsider. Just because people don't talk about them that much. I think that could work. Right, what is happening? Greg is nuke, Greg is support. Okay, Greg is nuke. Oh, wow. I think the Gregs are taking losses. So there's definitely that. And this, people, is why heavy armor is actually kind of helpful, because against nukes, it is the best way to survive them. Or at least, survive them repeatedly. Mostly. Oh dear. This guy's not long for this world, though. Kind of goes in difficulty, huge missile, nuke, never stops at the distance it's supposed to, according to air routine, because it doesn't have enough reverse thrust. A Greg that's propels also buzzsaws, the Greg who wants a hug. Is it back shots? Missiles usually fly in a straight line. Okay, wow, okay, hello, you just fell in half, didn't you? And the Seismotron's down. Well then, this thing took on the Seismotron just fine. That doesn't feel like a super fair fight, though, so... bonus fight should be against something fast with a decent hit scan weapon. Greg is swarmy and nuke. Alright, let's throw this against the camera. And hopefully that's slightly less Greg. Okay. Alright, so I think I know what to call the VOD for this. It is Beware of Greg. Let's... Alright, so Greg is 361. The camera is 126, so it's... Ah, that's a 3v1. We already know. We already know. Oh. Camera. Alright, and so it is actually ad break, coffee break time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you find people. Tell me what happened. Time for me to go. Whoop, whoop. And hopefully, or maybe I kind of do want to see this though. Let's see how they do. Will this work? Will this work? Man, I hope so. Actually, I don't have the heart to do this. No. We'll have the ad break after this because A, I want to see what happens. B, I want to control the camera a bit. C, it's really unfair to the people who aren't subscribed to not see funny drone battle. Whee! I forgot the cameras did this, actually. Alright then, Greg's not doing so well against a swarm. Ironically, Greg doesn't like being swarmed. Whoops, I paused yet. If you have not late for the Mommy Borderwise stream, you're good to see you too. Moment of Greg. In this moment of Greg, I provide a reminder of the past. Yep. Okay. What is happening? Whee! How you doing, little guy? Doing barrel rolls. Do a barrel roll! I can't tell who's winning. Genuinely cannot tell who's winning. Oh, right. Greg has a plasma gun. I forgot. I forgot. Ah! What the hell? I think Greg might win this. What are people thinking? Oh! Greg has a gun! For some reason I forgot that Greg has a gun! And AI dead. I think they're actually winning here. Players love the design of those drones. Wish I made the Kelvin less blocky. Yeah, I wish I could make designs this simple and good. Alright, so this Gregus is not doing very well. It is on fire. This Gregus is doing fine. That Gregus is doing fine as well. Oh no! This Gregus is being flanked! I mean, not flanked, it's just being outnumbered. Are there nuclear weapons inbound? Yes, there is. What is this fella doing? Why are you That's the wrong target! Well then, you gotta love how dumb nukes are sometimes. Okay, that Gregus is, it's not going to scuttle, oh no. Right, how much Gregus is left? Right, so Gregus. I wonder if all their nuke, I wonder if most of the nuke production capability is gone. Uh-oh. Someone's plasma gun is not firing. It's Greg, this last Greg. Mommy Borderwise is correct. Yeah, no, I do not have mommy vibes. And if you disagree, you're wrong. Grr. Just checking, yes, the Rister warps forward multiple times in a row, so there must indeed be some sort of jank regarding warp rods and sub-objects. Great. Huh. That didn't do anything. My goodness. I do love the way flares. I kind of wish all missiles had, like, looked like that. Maybe there's a mod or something. It would look cool. The Greg looks away chaotically when it's sinking. It's so cool. Checked as well, every spin block was facing in a different direction. Oh dear. This Greg is... No! This Greg is also Gregged its last Gregged. No, Greg. No, Greg. Wah wah. I think all the Gregs are in the water, actually. Where are they? Show me your Greg. Right, so you're facing that way, so... Nope, you're not facing that way anymore. Oh, there's the last Greg. Oh, this Greg's not doing well. Oh, this Greg's not doing well. Wait, its plasma gun is still firing? What? I'm confused. Greg, you confuse me. And these guys are out of range and going out of control. I think the camera's won. I think the camera has Le won. How about that? Low damage I just shared in general. Boy. I'm sure... Don't you dare misgender me. No, I will not get used to it. I object. Okay, then. Greg said, which I'm sure Borderwise will love. Borderwise, Bruce Wayne, Batman. Borderwise is a Batboy confirmed. You know, I'm flattered you'd compare me to Batman. I wish I was that rich. Closer than you'd expect. I'd say, yeah, I was like, interesting. Are these large missiles even locking onto the camera drones? They are. Aha! But those are actually damn fine countermeasures, actually. Alright, so there's this one Greg. Alright, so now I will go take the ad break. And we'll see how long this Greg lasts. What the? Where'd the cameras go? Right. One last Greg standing alone. I'm not a Batgirl. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm sick of you people. I'm going to go make coffee. Alright, see you later. Ad time. I'm back. Who's winning? I think Borderwise is a tsundere with all his denying. You get that anime nonsense out of here. Get it out of here and back in Japan where it belongs. Is Greg winning? Greg might be winning. Greg. Oh, it's a 1v. Greg is gonna win. What the hell? Crypto ads are fun because they don't work on me. They're just funny. I'm not gonna read that out. Yuri. I'm not gonna read that out, driver. I'm not gonna make cat noises. Hey, it's Poopcore 9000 is a safe place for my life savings. Yeah. Getting crypto ads? Ew. I'm immune to ads. Ooh. My ads are targeting my hunger quite acutely. Now I'm craving a burger or sub sandwich. My ads are about getting a specialist or therapist. Oh dear. I hope I develop dementia so the nursing home genuinely burns me at the stake. Well, what a way to go. I will totally invest in an NFT AI blockchain called Rug Pull Coin. Ew. I think Greg might pull a last minute clutch. I think he just did. Huh. Where's the guy who keeps getting Viagra ads? Crypto's just MLM for men. Changed my mind. Honestly? I've not heard that comparison before, but I think you might be right. It's like, give me your money. And like, you get nothing, basically. Greg won! It was a close one. Close, but Greg won. Huh, cool. Alright, Proton Squad. Let's see how Greg does against Proton. Let's see how Greg does against Proton Squad. I think that the Vespers are amphibious, right? I do seem to recall that they are. Right. Vespers. Is Greg godly? It might be... I kinda want to do it just for the memes. Is Greg a godly craft? John, that's a real... That was me, it stopped now, thankfully. That was just telling me to get therapy. Glad you got the help you needed with that problem. You got help in one way, and you're now getting help in another way. I will border drown you, but first say, nya. Oh! I fell into it. I just automatically... Thank you for the water break. It is... Wow, okay, the protons are getting annihilated. The Greg is godly. What is the Gregus, exactly? So all just got scam ads, we know our scams. Pretty much. Unfortunately, the way advertising works these days, there's a lot of, there's just a lot of, like, not good stuff. Okay, wow, that was really quick. So, Little Plasma Gun says, hello. One easily Little Plasma Gun go... And the lift, let's see here. So, the Greg, the lift is 5'11", as we know. You'd think we'd know this by now. So, let's go 5'11", divided by thing, Whoops, I went back too far. Drones, 5'11" divided by 361. 5'11" divided by 361 equals. It's a 1v1. Alright, Greg. Show them what you got. Did I do this correctly? Yes, I did. Alright, Greg, let's see how you do. Alright, one of the Gregs just got vaporized, so that's bad. Lift is not unscathed. And now there's nukes. Right, so the lift is 139 meters per second. The Gregus nuke is slower. Oh dear. I think Borderwise is very glad he put a cooldown on Border Noise. Yes! Yes, he is. Didn't get any ads. And the noise? What noise? Does seem to be standard protection to inflate difficulty by putting newts on things. Oh no, the Gregant. Oh. The lift is actually more nuke-proof than most other things. Wait, what was the noise? Hold on. Was there a noise thing that I missed? I thought I did do that. Alright, the Gregs are not doing great. Actually, the Gregs are fighting back heroically. One of the Gregs just nuked itself. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no! Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory, this little guy. Oh dear. That's pretty slow for a nuke. Would be a faster nuke if it wasn't drunk. I think I did some good progress in the moist rail vehicle today. Nice. Where the hell's the Greg? Greg, where are you? Aha! One of the nukes just hit. And now this guy is... Oh dear. Hello. Oh, you missed. You have missed. Yes, you have missed. Where the hell is Greg? Where is Le Greg? Uh-oh. Oh no, the lift got bamboozled. Well then. That was weird. Let's see. Feel the detection isn't tuned well for that laser. It shouldn't be missing that consistently at that close range. Yeah. Okay, see you, driver. How much do those nukes cost? Good question. Let's go find one. That one is damaged. Let's go find a fresh one. Is there a fresh one? This guy's just doing donuts over here. Where the hell is Greg? Where the hell is Greg? Oh, it's got a propeller on it, you... It's around 6,368, so it's not cheap, I'd say. Mutually assured Greg's destruction. Hold Q and repair it. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Okay, so the thing beat the lift. That's nice. One lift might need detection tweaking. Right. Pursuer. Alright, so the Greg's gonna win this because those nukes are amphibious, I believe? So Gregus just goes like so. So overloaded, submarine. Pursuer class. So, coffee. Dang, I just realized with how the timing of the stream is going, I'm going to end up missing the entropies test. Oh no! The Gregs all died, but the nukes killed the lift as well. The Gregs didn't die. One of them did. There was one untouched Greg. Kinda depends on whether the nukes can get a good enough detection. Like, people keep saying that, like, you need detection for nukes, but, like, I've, like, literally never used detection on nukes, and it's, like, doesn't seem to make any difference whatsoever, so I never know what people are talking about. Okay, then. Alright, so the Gregs are managing to collide with each other, as you do. Oh dear. Okay, so these nukes are amphibious, but they are very slow underwater. They are in fact so slow that submarines can and will torpedo them. Yep, that's a problem. How fast are they underwater? Uh-oh. I forgot the Vanguard had those. Are the Gregs okay? It's not spawning one of my nukes. 2 kilometer warp range 1 times. Yeesh. You don't. If there's a mothership to feed them info and it's not getting super jammed by ECM, it's fine. Huh? Vanguard is a different thing. Border, what's your opinion on Lathland? He's the second one that introduced me to FP. Lathland's great. I love his stuff. I've had some communications with Lathrix. Did offer to do a collab with him, but like collabing is not his thing. He prefers to focus on his own content, which is entirely fair and reasonable. So yeah, no, I like him. Whenever he does a From the Depths thing, I'm there with everyone else to watch what he's done. It's fun. And I feel bad that I don't watch his non-From the Depths content, because it's just games I'm not interested in. So yeah. Sorry, Lathrix. There goes a different thing. Health below 80% and sit. How did this happen? Okay, so the Greg is getting horribly bullied by submarines. I think actually, I wonder if this thing spawned the Vespa, if it would be better. Because yeah, this thing, single 1 meter propeller, very slow underwater. We all like Lathrix down here. Oh yeah. Like, no complaints about Lathrix. He says sir and sirettes. I don't know why, but I just had this weird reminder of, like, people used to say in the comments section that I sounded like Johnny Depp, and I personally don't agree with that, and I wonder what happened to that. Also, I don't remember what Johnny Depp sounds like. He introduced me to Terratech, too, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't think Greg's gonna win this one. Is it even worth throwing this against the Argear? Actually, I can imagine if the nukes have a better target, this would be different. Lathrix is the one who got me into Stellaris. I don't know if it's good at Vesta. It's got a good standard. It's got some problems. Good point. Its guidance is quite good, though. Like, again, like, I'm not sure, like, where's this idea that nukes need guidance, like, at all? I'm confused. When I first heard you, before knowing what you look like, I pictured you having a beard, border-wise. People do say that. Like, I don't know, maybe my voice just sounds beardy. Or maybe it's just the kind of thing if you play From the Depths all the time, you just let your beard grow. My beard is terrible, by the way. It's like copper wire. It's very scratchy and uncomfortable. I just hit the Windows key. Alright, so this is a big fat stalemate, and the Greg isn't winning this. Same lol. Nukes need some kind of predictive guidance to hit enemies properly. I mean, isn't that in the AR behavior, though? I don't know, like, I've literally never put detection on nuke, like, ever, and it's always worked fine. Like, to hit some enemies properly. To hit enemies like, again, I don't know. Stalemate. Nukes not amphibious enough. Argear, nope, not gonna bother. What is a lasery thing? I want to see how well this does against, like, a proper lasery thing. I think the Gregus is a hard craft rather than godly, because anything with decent nuke defense will just be like, will just laugh in its face. In its big Greg face. What is a lasery thing? 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 Your voice sounds like a mommy bad girls. No, I will not stop saying that. Har 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 har. Okay. Actual suggestions. What is a lasery thing? There is some kind of laser thing. Might have to scroll up to the Amphitasma section just to figure out what to do here. Where is Greg? Where is Greg? We've found Greg. There is Greg. And let's just throw this against a laser section, which I actually know is there. So if I threw this against... Guess I might as well throw this against the Salamandra and see what happens. If only to laugh at how bad my hover tank is. Right, so aim for times what they did. Hover tank. Okay, 2 Salamandra. You got it. Okay, I do not like how the Salamander does that. How does Greg do? Right, how Greg do against... How does Salamander do? Why do I keep making things that feel like really underpowered? Nukes need some kind of predictor. Let's see how they do against the nukes. Goes pew pew pew, pew pew pew, pew pew pew. Any second now. Yeah, okay, so against things like this, the Gregus doesn't do super well, because the Salamandras are currently at 100% health. Although they're really struggling to shoot this nuke down, and that is worrying. Hello? Hit scan weapon? Hit scan weapon says what? You gotta love how lasers just are like, nah. Oh, there you go. Salamandra might actually need work. I knew I shouldn't have named it after the bad guys from the first Witcher game. There we go. Yeah, so the Greg doesn't really do well against stuff like this. Never mind, it's about to win against this Salamandra. Yeah, the nukes are also just kind of slow, which doesn't do them any favors. Think of auto detection is off a nuke needs detection. I got nothing on the light cone and hit stuff just fine. It just has no armor, so if AI can hit it, it can kill it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I always like test nukes on their own, like auto detection like off, and it just works fine. Instability. Otherwise, when do you open up a From the Depths Only Ships fans? That's basically the Patreon, except it's got nothing spicy on it. Okay, we kinda get it. Oh dear. La 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 la. How unstable is the Salamander? I need to redo. Why do my designs suck? I'm sad now. Instability, and this thing drives like a crazy person, which I don't like. There we go. Alright, so we've established that Greg is okay. Salamandra. Long fight. Long fight. Greg does win eventually. Okay then. Momentum is a lie in FTD. Nukes fly like they're drunk, wasteful, they're Canadian. Some of them do. Anyways, enjoy the Mountain Beast for 20 minutes while I go to the store. Okay, see you soon. Momentum is a lie in FTD. Most things have a thrust-to-weight ratio of approximately 1 million. Greg is pretty damn good for its cost. I mean, if you took the nukes off, it would be like I don't know, respectable, I guess. The air is water, and the water is soup, and space is just a little bit above the ceiling. I think Greg is, I mean, the thing did clobber the Seismotron, but anything with like a proper like laser on it, I don't think is going to be bothered by Greg at all, so I think Greg is a hard. I think Greg is hard. It's a respectable hard, and Greg can still be a meme. Where Greg? Greg? Greg. Gregus. Also, I've forgotten what Gregus is. Gregus. Meaning? I don't know what this... Oh! Wait, what? Gregus meaning flock. I mean, that is a scientific concept, so that's fine. Alright, Greg. Greg, my friend. My friend Greg. My friend Greg, you must go here with the cameras. And we still have a godly drone slot, I guess. And that's that. And we have time to... Wait, what? Alright, so the Erdium Swarm... Right, the Entropy, which is going to get upgraded a lot. We already know, so that's fine. Entropy, entropy, entropy. Did you know that the ocean is just a giant soup? It is soup, yes. The Vespa notably doesn't fly like it's drunk. It would be medium without the nukes, but with the nukes it might be a godly. I mean, it can beat a godly, but... Again, if you throw this against something with... you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw, I'm gonna throw the Gregus against, against something that I've built. Here's a treat for you people. It's what I've been working on for my Godly Nita playthrough. Where is it? There it is. And we'll see if this works. If my stuff loses, I'm gonna be very embarrassed. So, this is a thingy I've been working on. And you get to see it. So... Did I spawn this in on the right? It's about the same cost as the Gregus. Is it Fate? So yeah. This is basically one potential successor to the Icicle. So let's see how this does, given that this has lasers up the wazoo. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. The Greg has actually got... Oh, those nukes are well armored. Uh-oh. They also flopped into the water. Okay. Okay, maybe you need stronger lasers than what this thing has got. Okay, then. Whee! Whee! Okay, then. So, you see my point? Anything with like a decently powerful hit scan weapon is not going to be really scared of this thing. Just look at you, you weirdo. Look at this weird thing. It's weird. Alright then, I would like to see it fight. Maybe I won't miss the entropy. Yeah, we'll do the entropy now. Greg is right next to Kevin. Pure, truly poetic, indeed. Indeed it is. How much laser firepower does the ship have? Good question. Let's see there. And sometimes the lasers turn off. It has 56.78, which isn't actually that much now that I think about it. It is going to also... No, it isn't going to get nuked. How about that? Whee! Also, I don't consider this ship a godly class at all. Even though 4 of them can take on the Laniakea. Alright then. Where are you aiming, sir? Whee! Okay. Beautiful. Well, I'm happy this thing... Alright, free combaters there. This is what I always say about the nukes. They're wildly OP against things that don't counter them and pretty garbage against things that do. Yep. I wouldn't name anything FTD related to Kevin. That's just an unfortunate name. Its connotations. I would like to see it fight. Would be the medium without the nukes. Very true, John. Yeah. I mean, nukes are a little bit like EMP. If you're not prepared for EMP, it will destroy you, but if you are prepared, it does nothing. Like, same for nukes, unless they're the things... Trick is preparing for them, though. I'm still struggling to have a ship that can beat the alarm, because the bloody drill nukes swim underneath you. Wait, why did I pause the game? I don't need to do that. Alright, entropy, 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 entropy. Please don't pee in public. Right, thruster craft. Wait a minute. Oh, the entropy. Oh, it's a spacecraft. Durr. Right, we might need to hop into the custom battle thingy for this. Entropy new version. That's new version, but oh wait. Oh hello, the atom isn't in this little folder. Remind me, was this thing also meant to spawn nukes? I'm trying to remember. Sub-vehicle spawn. There we go. The alarm is absolutely awful to fight as a ship. Sonar sucks, the water makes lasers bad, and the drill in front acts as armor. Yep. I don't find nukes fun. I find nukes fun when I'm using them. When they're used against me, I don't find them fun. Yes, I'm a hypocrite. I just put an updated atom in the updated blueprints channel earlier today, if you need it. I actually do need that, so I'm gonna go grab that quickly. Alright, let's go here. Oops. Alright, what was I doing? I was doing this, updated blueprints, channel. Right, atoms missile. There we go. Oh, the walrus has been tweaked. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go grab the new atom. We're gonna have a look at that. So let's go here and from the depths. From the depths. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Right, what's new about this atom? What is new about it? But firstly, we need to do our typing for the entropy. So, entropy. And we're going to throw that against the atom and another thing. Atom. And another thing. Alright, so gonna throw the entropy against the macroscope as the other thing. And probably need an actual surface target. Macroscope. And we should probably throw it against a ship, just to be sure. What kind of ship shall we throw it against? I think we should throw it against... not the Audacious. We should throw it against... We should throw it against... Oh... Also, I really need to be more color coordinated here. Huh. Maybe the Repulse. Alright, let's try that. Just for giggles. Alright, so now that I've typed that up, let's have a look at the new atom. Right, so let's go here. Oh, this wasn't here. Alright. It's because I typed. Alright, so atom space carrier. Let's see what's new here. Kind of ignore that to an extent. Clipping in with the laser turrets. It's much more armor generally well better than Test 9. Better railguns thanks to John 2. New compartment things. This is really good. Neat. Microscope beats both the atom and the entropy, and most things all rotated at a 90-degree angle. Alright. Oh, I remember this. They've got a little space thingy here. Oh, that's cute. I love it. I remember this now. Oh, that is a better railgun. Alright, so if we spawn in the old atom next to this, let's see what it looks like. Whoops, that was wrong. Atom... Yeah, I think the biggest noticeable difference is the giant frickin' gun. Oh wait, no, the old one had that too. Alright then. Okay then. Alright, so better armor. Both use ions. Okay, what are we talking about with the lasers? I said the macroscope design also wrecks both the entry, the macro. Okay, so macroscope has clipping, does it? We'll have to see that when we spawn it in. All right, well let's see then. What's changed? What has changed? Has anything changed? So this is the old one we're looking at. It has planes in it. Right, so it looks something like that in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha! That's different. That is different indeed. And better railgun. Okay then. Well, alright, I'm just gonna take it, I'm gonna take it. So let's go here, and spacecraft, and paste, and delete the old atom, and hopefully that's all good. And I need to remember to put the new CAD in the blueprint thing. Just realized, doesn't the Titanic bow now break the rules since the entire APS setup is on a subload that doesn't move? Oh crap, I think you might be right. Yeah, wow, I didn't think of that. Oh boy, who's ready to have me rebuild the Titanoboa? Because, I wasn't really happy with it anyway, so... That seems more altitude stable, microscope, dominant fist, it does move, it tilts out. No! It was already pretty borderline, wasn't it? I mean, it wasn't. The whole idea of it was just to have the... gun controlled at the... Okay, fine, yeah. Alright, gonna make a note on the Titanoboa. I'm gonna have to go fix that. Oh, boy. I've been had... Turret needs to not be on spin block. There's ways around that. Hold on. Main APS must not be on turret. I have been foiled by my own rules. Yep. Fair is fair. Like, you change the rules and people are gonna have to update their designs. That includes me. Shouldn't be too hard. Whether you want to make some other changes at the same time. I think I will, actually, because I'm not a huge fan of the Titanoboa and how it functions. I think it could be a lot better. Really pretty borderline, wasn't it? Yeah. Hoisted by your own petard? Yep. Yep, fair play. Fair play, fair play. Alright, so now we put the atom where it lives, and that's good. And Jormungandr is still being cooked. That's fine. So now we need to actually go to the custom battle design, because spacecraft are very finicky with how high you spawn them in. So we're going to go standard Platono fight setup. We're going to go here. We're going to go Lacave updated, spacecraft, atom, and the entropy, which is roughly the same cost. So, and altitude, we're going to go 1,500. Apply to team, and for no particular reason, we're going to go How are Confederation and Emphasizer Alliance? Because that's fun. And top armor needs work. It is a huge APS, and the top armor needs work. Yes, it does. Mommy-wise, I have returned with Kinder Chocolate, and I ask if you to rate on a scale, will it kill a medieval person in plate armor? I mean, eventually, if you feed them too much, like, goes for any chocolate, really. Where are the damn things? Alright, so we kind of already know that the atom will beat the, what do we call it? The thing? The entropy? That is a lot of bullets. Right, so this is the new version of the entropy and the new version of the whatchamacallit. Like, why do it? New version of entropy and atom. Gah! So entropy is currently losing. And the atom just took a massive shot to the face. Ouch. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm thinking the new entropy is a godly because that is a lot of damage. Like a lot of damage. Ouch. Oh wait, no, I remember kind of what happened is that, oh, both of these guys use ions. So the ions are just having a dogfight down there, and now they're gonna come up here. Where'd the entropy go? There it went. Good news, everyone, we found it. My point, though, is making it rule compliant is simple enough. Yeah. What's not, rule breaking? Yeah. True, but getting fixed might be worth looking at. Yep. Are you my divorced parents arguing? No. Wait, this entropy is old. The missiles aren't decoed. Oh, wait, is it? Oh, no! Okay, where's the newest entropy? Entropy is definitely better than Atom Space versus Space Combat. The Atom has, like, no top armor, though. True, true, true. I remember now. Flamethrowers in space. Oh boy. Even though this is the old version, it's proving pretty godly at the moment. How optimal to have flamethrowers in space? Of course! Because in space, there's no water to put out the fire. It makes sense. Adam lost like all its lasers. Yeah, it did. What is this guy doing? Yeah, you don't need to do attack runs, guys. Yeah, the Atom is, having a very bad day here. Oh boy. This guy gets it. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. The macroscope laser turrets are clipped at rest. It's just their collision avoidance working overtime. Yeah. Well, this is definitely winning. Jeez. Fire is actually terrifying in space in an oxygenated environment, though without oxygen you would just go out. Yeah. Want to build a realistic fleet? The Soviet wanted that, but unfortunately, unlike the Steel Striders, I cannot kick ass, and I'm instead of getting my ass. Well, I can't exactly say. Twitch guidelines. Adam getting Rex hurt my soul, but I accept the levels with grace. Just pull an FTL Pro move and vent the atmosphere. No more fire. Yeah. Yeah. Do. Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that the Entropies won this one, which is weird because I remember the Atom winning. Alright, so if there's a new version here, like what's different? Like, is it completely different? Also, this entropy isn't moving perfectly, but is definitely moving well enough. Ah, that explains why that thing keeps needing repairs. Oh look, the ions have finally gotten their ion in. Old atom beat old entropy that one time, but new entropy beats new atom. I think this is new-ish entropy, it's just not the newest version, which is unfortunate. Where were you aiming? Missed horribly. Jarvis, how do I build a ship that can fight the Autumn from Halo? I don't know. Also, who's Jarvis? Oh wait, no, I know who Jarvis is. It's a Marvel thing. Did you just call me Jarvis? How dare you? I am not Jarvis. I am Borderwise. Completely different robot. New entropy doesn't have the bombs. Huge missiles are decoed. Okay. Laser instead of the useless plasma. Okay. Ah, should I go find that? Alright, let's go find the actual new entropy. I'm pretty sure I know where it is. Actually, I don't know where it is. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, where would I find that? You're right, border mommy wise. Now I must watch front burr gun is the smallest railgun. Jeeves? Now I must body mommy wiser. Well then. Also, what shells are these? I'm guessing. Ah, they're just hash? Hash is besh, as people say. Still, all it's gonna need to get overhauled. Okay, well, this is good enough to get a sense of it, I guess. If the new one is better, then we know. Yeah, we can probably call this here, or at least after one more missile volley. Look how shiny all this is. It is shiny, shiny. Let us follow these huge missiles to their destiny. And gets destroyed by anything that has a mildly piercing weapon. Don't worry, the atom still has a chance, right? Just drop below 60% health, so somehow I doubt it. Also, it is very on fire. It is, that is block confetti. Like, I've seen block confetti before, but this is block confetti. I was talking smack about huge missiles earlier, and now I am a silly person for doing that. Yep, not long for this world, I don't think. I'll only stop calling you mommy or daddy if it genuinely reaches a point of taking you off. We're not quite there yet, but it is a little weird, so I would prefer it if you stopped. We have better memes and running jokes on this channel than that. Thank you. I'm just happy it's not AI dead yet. It's still letting his drones exist. Yeah. And there she goes. Okay. Do we? Yes, we do. Canoes and stuff. Alright. One. And this isn't even the latest, greatest version. Alright, macroscope. Let us go have a look at that, which is also a spacecraft. And we're going to have to look at the macroscope in a moment. So let's go here, macroscope, observation chat. Oh yeah, Shield Cat does tend to do clippy things, don't they? Right, so start. And meteorite shuttle. I don't know what that means. Right, so that is the macroscope. Wait, I didn't check the costs. Hold on a minute. Alright, so... close enough. Right, we certainly... also spent too long on the missile deco for the huge missile for it not to be seen. Okay. Also against ground targets because the best armor is almost put in the right way, which, well, the entropy doesn't against ground targets. Huh? Microscope is just kind of better at space-to-space combat. It sits way far, literally above everything else. Well, we'll have to see that. I see big laser. Right, let's see what people are talking about. Ah, those things do clip at rest, don't they? Yep, they do. They do. I mean, that's an elevation turret, so that's, it's like, it's gonna do that in combat anyway, so I'm not that fussed about it. It's not the turret itself. Just wait till I bring in the Colossus Foot. Oh, you think so? What was that you were saying about the macroscope getting higher than everything else? Oh, that is proxy fuses. Interesting. Glakava seems a lot like Great Talents and how they seem to have a couple of distinct build styles. Yeah, hey, hello, Cartooli boy! It's the layer beams that are inside the hull in the base of the turret. Okay, well I need to see that. Every test I've done, it has it up to like 2.5 kilometers. Once my main problem is the pack setup. Alright. It's very evenly matched at the moment. Right, so where the hell is the ion? Ion is down there. See what's happening over here. Right, burp gun goes burp. The entropy is winning very, very slightly. And here is huge missile coming to say hello. And it's gonna hit it in the side, which is not very good for the macroscope. I actually think the entropy might win this. What's the worst of shells? Sabot Flak is a meme. Oh yeah, Sabot Smoke is probably a meme, yeah. Okay, smoke shells, I don't know what you're talking about. Sabot Smoke is my favorite kind of smoke skimmer super cav. Post a pic of the clipped beams in Gokave chat. Alright, I'm gonna go look at that. Can't wait for the old entropy to somehow win this, that it never has up. It's the curse of recording. You think you know what's happening and then you hit the record button. Remember when I joked about making an FTD meme about becoming a naval architect? I made the meme but don't know where to send it, if there's a border code or not. I don't have a public Discord, but maybe in From the Depths official? Maybe on Reddit, perhaps? Honestly, if you find... I mean Blue Sky, if you post it on Blue Sky, I'll look at it. Let's go here, Glakave chat. Oh no. Oh no. Huh. Yeah, no, that's not right. That doesn't seem... That doesn't seem necessary, judging by the looks of it. Huh, we're gonna have to examine that more closely. Skimmer Supercav. I did send it, and the official Discord immediately got buried. That is kind of... That's meme life, ain't it? Okay, so currently the entropy is still winning. Meteorite Shuttle Alpha. What are these meteorites supposed to... Oh, that's what they're supposed to do. I think? What is this? Oh, it's a little pack thing. Cool. And yeah, those... Okay, so I might need to bite my tongue a little bit about huge missiles because sometimes they work. Beams of the surface level plate. Tested this fight like 25 plus times. Man, I would get Blue Sky, but I'm trying to reduce my amount of social media, not increase. Yeah, you don't need it. Unless you're making internet content regularly, like me, like, you don't need social media. You really don't. 60% of Glakave's spacecraft are carriers in disguise. Disguise? I wonder if you could make a Napier shell that's nothing but a gunpowder casings. You can't. The game won't let you. Anyone really cares? My username is the same. You can just search for it in the official server. Well, Entropy just has 2 little crappy irons, so I guess not. But the burr guns are gone and it's getting packed in the back. Public servers are public toilets or something. I don't care. Yeah. That's why I had to delete my public server, because it just got too time-consuming to moderate properly. And I did not want a wretched hive of scum and villainy. I wanted a nice place people could hang out. And that's what I have now. Because I have it. Wow, the huge missiles are really doing a lot of work for the Entropy. Right, so let's see. This feels like a long fight. It probably isn't actually that long. Oh dear. Butter gun is no butter anymore. I do love how the missiles get launched off the Entropy. I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool. And yeah, the macroscope is getting burned alive. The microscope has only token missile defense, and yeah, was fine when submitted, but no longer. Too many SS fans. Spin clipped into the main body. Oh no, yeah, that's not good. Fine when submitted. It's spin clipped. That was never fine. Yeah, okay. Despite all the... Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. The things you miss. This is on me for not, like... Oh, God, this is the problem with live streaming, like, the progress here, because it means I don't go over every craft, like, bit by bit. So the macroscope might very well have to be temporarily removed when that gets fixed. Why would you need to spin clip in here? Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, wow. Assuming that's not decoration, yeah, that looks very clipped. Yeah, no, that ain't right. Oh, that's how it's gotten the diagonal thing. How did that never occur to me? Oh, boy. Despite all those huge missile hits, it's still pretty even. With so many vehicles, stuff will slip through the cracks. 45-degree angle. I meant the other SS. Yeah. Putting it on an angle is fine. Yeah. The National Socialists. That's where you find them. This is a very even fight, and it's kind of astonishing, honestly. The macroscope... Uh-oh. The missiles! They have run out of fuel! I don't know who's gonna win this. Ah. Missile silos have been damaged. Right, I am literally gonna let this run the full course. Yeah. Run the dip isn't bad as computer chess for that, but it's pretty bad. Like, there's suits, but it's not an SS fan. OFTD does seem to be getting cleaned up over time. To be fair, like, the most toxic people, I think, over time, have been booted out of OFTD and found their own Discord servers to lurk in, for the most part. Not gonna name names, I don't want to. I mean, all the huge missiles are hitting the same side, and the Entropy isn't hitting the sub-vehicles. True, that is true. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, missiles are no longer hitting. Which means that the macroscope is catching up. This is going to take a long time. Oh, yep, there's a lot of block confetti happening right now. There's a lot of confetti. Delicious confetti. Isn't just OFTD, but most public FTD discords attract drama. It's what happens when you get a bunch of people who spend thousands of hours hiding in a basement playing a specific complicated video game, and they interact with other people. Yeah, just need to make sure... Okay. I won't comment because I genuinely hate booths. Wait, booths? Oh boy. Most public gaming discords attract drama. Gamers are not on average the most well-adjusted people. Well, depends. Like, the people who are vocal about video games, like in online spaces, are vocal there because they perhaps don't have a lot of people to talk about it with, so that's why they're there. I don't know. I'm perfectly saying, isn't that right, Mommy Wise? Is like, ugh. Alright, now it's not funny. That's not funny, Yuri. Please stop. Depends on how antisocial the game is. I'm not saying all gamers are bad, far from... Well, of course not. Well, what does the word gamer mean? It's a label. It's not even a particularly helpful one. It's just someone who plays video games. And video games vary so much in, like, what they're like. It's like, alright, so gamers have no social skills. So, does that include people who play Neopets? Does that include people who play Call of Duty? Or possibly. That's a bad example. Does it include people who play games which actually reward pro-social behavior? And I'm trying to think of a game that does that, but, like, for some reason I can't think of that. Alright. Okay. Alright, not saying all Release that day I put one of my vehicles on Steam Workshops, I might have to put recommend system requirements in the description considering the deck counts. Wait. What on earth? Far too broad. You can't compare a No Man's Sky gamer to a COD gamer. Yeah. Animal Crossing, Among Us. Gaming is a largely solitary hobby. There are social games, but they're a minority. Do multiplayer games count as still being a solitary thing? Wait a minute, why are you... Why did you lose more health? What happened? Oh! That's a big fire. Oh, this thing has guns on it? It has a lot of guns on it. But they were not firing for some reason. Pro-social behavior. Party games, certain social... I mean, yeah, Mario Party can be a friendship ender, but like... I don't know. Perhaps it rewards social behavior in the sense that you need to reconcile afterwards. Depends on multiplayer. I think most popular ones, yes. Like, I wouldn't call League of Legends a social game. Oh, no! Oh, no! That's an anti-social game. 4 Disruptor APS, 1 AP Prag with fine timed fuse? Okay, then. Alright then, it looks like... Okay, I think the entropy isn't winning this one. Who wants to call it... I don't know. Let's see, I never want to call it too early is the thing. Is that laser doing anything? I'm not seeing block confetti. Also, I have really got to remember that you can deco stuff to look like this, because it looks cool. At this point, like, the teams are going to run out of materials. Honestly, it's guns the most armored part almost. Party games like Jackbox and Mario Party are notable, except most games are not those. Seems like big stalemate to me, lots of material wasting. I mean, the macroscope is, you know what? I'm going to just say it's a long fight. Long fight, macroscope would probably win eventually. Alright, I'm sick of this. Now let's go actually see in the designer just how bad the microscope is with clipping. I think it's pretty bad so far. So we have a look at that, and Shieldcat really does like their clipping. So let's see here. Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it would. Okay, now I see what's happening here. Now I see what is happening here. Wait! This thing's using light blocks anyway! Why would you need to do this? Where am I? Show me the chocolate. Okay. This is difficult. This is difficult to see what is happening. What the? So it's got that. Why? Alright, so that's for the angle. Right. God damn it. This is very confusing to even look at. No wonder I missed this. That does appear to be a light block over there, which begs the question of why you even needed all this. All I know is call me a capitalist pig. Oh dear. What even is the left and right? I feel like I lost politics a long time ago. Oh dear. I don't know where to begin with that. Dear Center Party. Oh, God. Great. Let's not get into the real talk right now. Document got out of just light blocks. Oops. Just set into the surface. As for why, couldn't tell. Bottom layer of beams on the first layer of the subject. Whoops. Bottom layer of the beams. First layer of the subobject. What do you mean? Hold on, let's do this. So if I go... Where's a nice flat bit? Do we have a nice flat bit? So it's like this. Bottom layer of the beams, first layer of the sub-object. This is very confusing. Like, what's this metal beam doing in here? This is really hard to describe via text. I'd love it if it affected more. I find Platono politics much more fun than real life. Well, yes, like Platono politics is kind of, I guess, parody-like of real politics. That layer of beams in the base, the big armor plate. Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, what the hell? Oh! I was looking straight at it! Oh, no, 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 no. What the hell? Why did the... Ruby, why did you think this would be okay? Gotta be honest with you. What if Borderwise makes a Bat Boy political wing and we all forced to play in a free for all in front of the Dutch, whoever wins get the Bat plushie of Borderwise? Okay, okay. And if it does a boss, Lawways was stolen from Glakavian, thus has some designs that look more Glakavian. That just needs to be fixed with deco. It's not a hard fix. No idea not what it would be like that. Yeah, this is like really egregious spin clipping for no reason. So yeah, that needs to be fixed, please. That needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. Thank you. I just forgot how to do notes. I just forgot how to do notes. I just forgot. I remembered how to do notes. Egregious thing. Turret clip thing needs to be fixed. Else this craft needs to be removed. Because that's alright, wow. Man. One of the annoying things is that you really can't go over every single craft and like with a fine-toothed comb like you really need to. When we got, but stuff kept shooting the gun off was why. Oh, yeah, I can fix it. Thank you. Fixing it right now. Excellent. And red card. I like the need to campaign the Lord that this fallen is pushing the technology development of the other factions, lightning clipping vets particularly. I do a lot of spin clipping vets because 1, I don't plan on putting craft in the official factions, and 2, deco limits. I mean, yeah, for yourself it's fine. No judgment. Okay then. Next thing. What is the next thing? Proton Squad. Right, let's go back to the main menu with the custom battle. I think I know what's going to happen here. Single player, custom battle. Standard Plutono fight, standard Plutono fight. Standard Plutono fight, that's a standard Plutono fight. And plane is Proton Squad, which is going to be 200 meters altitude and 1,500. This is just to see how well the thing does against little planes, which I think it'll be just fine against. Where's the thing? There's the thing. Hello! Hello, thing. Yeah, it has particle cannon, so... Whee! So, one of the problems with spacecraft is that, what is happening? Alright, so one of them is now burning to death. There's that. Spin clip because I like building even-sized things and I want a central drive. I didn't even need the light block at all. It seems heavy armor beam it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's weird just to have that one light block in there. Seems not... seems not... Yeah. We'll chalk that up to attention. How did you get the new entropy, the new real one? No! Where is it? I don't know where it is. Does anyone want to deco my character for you? If not, it's going to be ugly. I'm fine with it being ugly. Well, I'm not fine with it being ugly, so... someone needs to deco it. And that's it. Proton died. Okay. Alright, so... 1... A confirmed. Alright, now the lift. Now the lift, now the lift, now the lift. Do you even lift? Do you even lift? Do you even lift? I hate how sometimes it's hard to see. Right, so lift, and lift, and... lift? Oh wow, this thing's taking on 3 lifts at once. Lately I've been too busy doing potato. Yeah, the clinical trial is ramping up. Otherwise, genuine question. Is it weird to make a fleet in adventure mode? Nope. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what? Wait, what? I think the lifts just ran into their own missiles. But yeah, fleet in adventure mode, that's fine. You can, like, nothing's stopping you from doing that, if that's the way you want to play the game. The lift is going to have a very bad day because it's really not designed to fight things that fly over the top of it. Don't crash into each other, please. Uh-oh. Huge missile says hello. Alright, this could be another long one. Vehicle spawners. I'm not sure if there's a meta for adventure. I mean, not really. There's like... Yeah, it's just like... What would the meta be for adventure mode? I don't know. It's just like... It's a different ball game for one thing. It's like... Oh, this thing is getting shot at. Look at that. Also, the entropy is having... I was about to say it's having trouble hitting things, but it isn't actually having trouble hitting things. That's awkward. Subs, keep building more. Okay, time to make a couple bombers with anti-ship missiles and a corvette with a couple of frigates. Jolly good. It's very deep water, and you only have one craft unit controlled by hand. For adventure mode, meta is more. Subs are the easy win. Yeah, subs are the easy win. Right up until you find things that can kill subs easily, then life is difficult. Life is difficult, upsetty in the spaghetti. Right, so the entropy is struggling more than I thought it would. Kind of thought it would just yeet us, delete us all the lifts. Oh, this thing got hit by a lot of fire. Don't collide. I didn't say it fast enough, clearly. And there goes the ions. They're dead. Look at this legend. Da 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 da. Alright, so the entropy is definitely winning, but turns out that I've really got to make a turret like this, because that is very satisfying. The meta is boring. I mean, if you do nothing... Oh! Huh, the entropy lost control. Meta is, I don't know, sometimes the meta is kind of fun. But yeah, often, like, going, like, all meta all the time is, like, really... Borderwise, one of your vehicles ended an adventure playtest run. Big fun. Really? Oh, you mean for Barons of the North? Oh, neat! Which vehicle was it? You can only have one character... It is boring to me. Curious which one? Yeah, I'm very curious which one. The Shackleton. Is the Shackleton... The Shackleton's the Cram helicopter, right? Decent chance for being advertised F-35 control hardware component. Wait, what? Ever since I started my naval architecture course, I started getting ads for do you want to build submarines? Huh. Spawned way too early. We're adding one pack. What happened is the Shackleton showed up at difficulty 5. It's 0.2% chance of that happening. The Shackleton's the pack that... Oh yeah, that thing's annoying. I made it very annoying. Well then, the lifts won on a technicality. Somehow I feel that shouldn't have happened. Ha! Okay then. I'm gonna make a little note for the entropy here. So, entropy... Out of control. Scuttle might... needs tweaking. Alright then... The entropy is ungodly. This thing is difficult. About my experience with it too. The Shackleton being a health sponge. Entropy versus cost equivalent universe swarms. Entropy dies. It's a big reinforced wood thing that's a bouncy and has packs. Yep. Yep, I remember now. And lift. Lost, but on a despawn technicality. If it hadn't despawned, it probably would have won eventually. Alright. How well does this thing do against submarines, is the question. And let's go here. Gonna throw this thing against a submarine. Submarine. This is why I always don't like to do with submarines. What the hell? Oh, that's the Vanguard. Pursuer. Pursuer, dude. Come on. Alright, let's see how you do. Let's see how you do. Dangerous for small flies, and yes, I literally have a screenshot of an ad saying discover mission critical aerospace sensors and switches built for demanding military applications by Honeywell. What the hell is Honeywell? With a picture of an F-35. Border, you're using an old version. I remember the Shackleton because it took me 2 days to deco over all the exposed wood with metal. Eliaval, tell me where to find the new version and I'll happily use it. Deacon's Christmas. I've been looking at chat and you haven't said anything about where to find it. Is it just on the workshop? Is it just on the workshop? Is that where I go find it? I'm looking now. Okay, entropy. Right, this thing was updated 12th of September. Okay, so I go find updated version. Randomly started mixing up the Vanguard and Pursue the stream. You said Vanguard on accident several times now. Well, so long as it was just verbally. Honeywell is an oldish company that's mainly making stuff for reuse multi-electronics. It Mary says, oh. I think we approach the point we just need Borderwise to drop its folder into a Dropbox or something. I don't frickin' know. Alright. Let's go get the new version of the entropy, because I should have done that a long time ago. I mean, it is. I also just sent it in Glacave chat. Alright. Okay, thank you. There it is. Thank you! Freaking people, freaking people saying is that you're using the old version and they don't tell me where exactly they put the new version. I'm not actually mad, I'm just like, it would, ow, my head. That's why I'm... Okay, we've been streaming for a while now. Alright, go over here, designer mode. Okay, so if I'm all the way over here... Alright, so version 131, entropy 201. Is that the correct version? No one knows where the honey comes from. The honey was actually placed in the Nevada desert that's highly classified but produces 80% of the world's honey through a hole in the ground. No one knows where the honey comes from or why it's there, but it oozes from the ground there. You just described an SCP, Azusa. Ouch. Okay then, let's see here. This thing's actually cheaper than it used to be. Alright, so let's see. It has laser. This has laser with ions? It does have ions. Somewhere. I don't know where they are. There's a lot of decoration on this thing. Oh, there's the ions. Right, correct version? I'm gonna assume this is the correct version. Yeah, I think. Ish. It's literally what you put in Discord, so... New one's gonna wreck the atom even harder. Do we want to do that again since I'm losing my mind from over-streaming today anyway? Alright. Check that. That's probably good. Right, I'm just gonna... I give up. I give up. I'm just gonna put the freaking here and it's like... Just... do this and like may the god of canoes and coffee have mercy on my soul. Right. What the hell? No. San Platona fight setup. Do this. And I wanted to fight the Vanguard, not Vanguard Pursuer. Ah! Okay then, submarines, Pursuer. How well does the new version do against this? It's in a whole burnout needing a ton of changes thing. Alright, new one's gonna wreck the head of him. Don't worry, otherwise you only have to stream for 6 more hours a day. No, Wise is losing his Border. No, Border is losing his Wise. He is, where are you? Behold. Okay, then. Aha! Alright, that did a thing. Alright then, so... Can this thing detect submarines? If I had to get... Yeah, there you go. Ta-da! Wow! Okay, wow, this thing can kill submarines. That's impressive. Is it okay if I convert Plutonu into a land-only campaign? Please don't. We've made so many ships for it. Can't wait for me having sent a stupid test version I forgot I made and thought it was the good one. A couple of factions might have side issues with that. You need to put wheels on all the ships, invert the land and water portions of Plutonu. The islands are the perfect counter to submarines. Oh no, just add legs. Yeah, you just put legs on literally everything. Yep. As you can see, the ions are doing all the work here. The entropy's going out of control again. That's a problem. Yeah, its scuttle settings are like way too fussy because it's like not. Oh dear. It's also doing the classic thing of if you hit the entire ocean. Okay, now it's back in control. It's regained control. It's also still firing missiles against a submersible target, so... Alright, just gonna make a note here. Missile LWCs need altitude limits. And it's 1. There you go. Okay, cool. Right, so... 1 can hit sub. And now we're gonna throw it against the Argyr. Alright, so... Question. For the people. Do we want a rematch of the Atom, even though it... Well, I don't know. We're not gonna do that. Like, the old version beat the Atom just now. The new version will probably do the same, so we don't need to see that. We don't need to see that. We don't need to see it. We know. Oh, it's 2,000 altitude. It should be something like that. Sunlight pyramids give me an aneurysm every time I load up Plutonu. You can get rid of them, honestly. I honestly don't mind anymore. Yeah, the big thruster craft don't need out of control. Things anyway, so I'm just gonna turn that off. Thank you. Something that's safe to do. WTF, did I just write? Yeah. Honestly, Atom would just lose. I'd only want to see it just to see my child again. Okay, so Argyr is here. Argyr is big and slow and doesn't move much, so the hail of bullets that's about to land on it, directly on top of it, is mostly gonna miss, actually. Huh, that did mostly miss. Oh, never mind. Never mind. How good is the Atom's missile defense again? Ah, not quite good enough. Ouch. Although it is dropping... Ah, it is dropping bullets directly on top of the Argyr now. Ooh, dear. This friggin' head-banging little plane is such a meme now. Is it out of control again? Oh, wow, that's just rude. I don't know who's gonna win this. Actually, yeah, no, I don't know who's gonna win this. Wee, miss, I'll say hello. Actually, if the, yeah, if the entropy gets enough distance. Bullets. Entropy and Atom getting mixed up, yeah. I need to unleash more suffering. I'll get rid of them once we have test 10 with updated vehicles. Alright then. So, Yeah, so I think once we're done with the difficulty shuffle, we should have a test 10. Which means who is in charge of putting them into the thing? Is it gonna be me that's gonna... I've never used the script, though. So Knifegun made a script that makes updating things a lot easier, so... I've never used it, so we should probably do that. I think Entropy wins. It's a cool looking sub, yes it is. And now I've said that it won't despite me up in the resource venture, it was still harder than I meant it to be. Yeah, I think the Arguer is gonna win this just because the Entropy is not managing to stop those missile volleys enough. I do like how in FTD, sometimes it is really just a matter of like, you know what? If you throw enough large missiles at something, things die. And those bullets are still missing a lot because one sonar boy that keeps getting deleted by torpedo interceptors, I'm guessing, is not doing the trick. You know what would be a better idea is if the ions dropped sonar boys. I think I did this test and I have no idea who won. Huh. Amnesia? Dark Protocol? I'm waiting for the thingy to reach 700. Want to drown him but also make him say something. Who's him? Okay then, I think the Arguer is winning this. Because it has a noticeable health lead. Well, thank goodness that this horrible spacecraft, it's horrible in terms of horrible to fight, I'm guessing. Although the Arguer is, no, the Arguer cannot afford to take hits. It's actually kind of squishy. I mean, I could edit the iron so they do, but both the Atom and Entropy already dropped the boys. It's fine. Wow, the Entropy just got really hit hard. Let's inspect the debris. Lots of blocks. Oh, there's a rubber thing in there. You border wise. Okay. Alright. Spacecraft versus sub. This is a very awkward matchup because both of them are struggling to hit each other, except the advantage I actually think is to the sub. Because as you can see, missiles can hit spacecraft. In fact, radar-guided missiles friggin' love hitting spacecraft because they have a massive radar signature that's like impossible to miss. Imagine if this was incendiary. Credit to the Entropy, it has taken a lot of missile volleys to the squishy underbelly. None of you told me to stretch, but I'm stretching anyway. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Let's go have a look-see. Oh, wait, I see those decorations. Where? Whoop! Oh, thank you. Complain and you shall receive. Thank you, Deadbangers. So many people build space boat and put the turrets on top. Really? It's a bit of a whoopsies, isn't it? Honestly, putting the turrets on the bottom is probably not the best idea. Oh, yeah, so, Ellie? Might need to tweak the altitude settings of this, because they're trying to... This is very well decorated. My goodness. Very pretty. But yeah, so, huge... Oh, I thought they were firing at the submarine. They're firing at the plane. Where the hell is the Arguer? Seriously, I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over there. Alright, so... Alright, hang on, I need to just give me a second here. Clarity factor... Did I make things better or worse? Hello? Hello? Did I just do the wrong thing? I did do the wrong thing. Hold on. Clarity factor. I've forgotten what oh, there it is. Okay. Clarity factor. I literally cannot... Where's the bloody submarine? Right, I must do this so I can see what's happening. No wonder I couldn't see the bloody Argyr. It was like right on the bottom of the ocean. Hiding like the big wuss it is, submarine. I spent like too long on those missiles. Please look at them. Alright. Oh, whoops. Wrong missile. Whoops. Please look at them. Yeah, a hunt for the Red October. Just to test of the Atom versus Argyr and the laser snipe the AI instantly. I think that sounds very lucky for the Atom. Very unlucky for the Argyr. Yeah, no, the Argyr is going to win this. And frankly, my left eyeball just started hurting, so I think I need to end the stream now. Uh-oh. Someone is being roly-poly. Oh dear. Just a test. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, bye. If your eyeball hurts, get a new one. Yes, because that is so easy. Okay, then. Does anybody have a spare eyeball? I think I lost mine. Whee! Why was this stream so much longer? Easy enough in Baldur's Gate 2. Oh yeah, that happens multiple times, I think. I think what's it? I only played Baldur's Gate 3 a little bit. Thank you! Say nya 3 times and then have a free drink. Nope. I will say nya once. I mean, I said it a second time. So if I say nya one more time... Damn it! Thank you for drink. I'm too easy to bamboozle into saying stupid things. Borderwise secretly just wants to say nah. Nah, Borderwise just is trying to hold on to his sense of humor after 2 hours and 40 minutes of watching virtual blocks explode. Okay, I'm just gonna pencil in entropy losses. Lost. Not that good against subs. Not fully missile proof. What did this thing lose against? Yeah, this is godly. We know. And also I don't need to test it against anything else because I'm tired and I want to go home. Crap, I'm already home. Yep, there we go. Salute the entropy. Border humor. I mean, the huge radar guided missiles are useless in this fight, and they're like 33% of the. You know what? That is a good point. Tonight I'm doing more Barons of the North work. Fun times, indeed. Let's go look at the Argyr and then raid into Rawston, and let's see if Rawston vanishes from existence like he did last time when I raided him. Yeah, frickin'. Well, if it's any consolation, Zuza. What I'm going to be going through with the quality control on Plutono, which is currently ongoing right now, but it's like not even officially started yet. Yeah, that's going to be a big deal. But otherwise, do bats eat spiders? Because I'm starting to hate the spider in the corner of my room. No, I will not eat the spider for you, and actually, I don't know. I'm going to Google that, just because I feel like it. Do bats eat spiders? Spiders do eat bats. Bat predation by spider. Yeah, no, bats aren't really, Google's not helpful. Yeah, Google's not helpful in that regard. I would imagine that bats do eat spiders, but, like, bats which eat insects prefer to catch them on the wing, so to speak. So, yeah, I don't think spiders are, like, top of the grocery list for most bats. But spiders that weave strong enough webs can catch smaller bats, And I think something like a tarantula would happily eat a bat if it caught on the ground. Yep, the dono is huge. Spiders eat the bats at the spider visit. That's not what I would have done for my first CC. Yeah, no. That was a dumb idea. Well, it isn't what I did. Crap. I spin up the wings on the microscope shuttlecraft. Well, gotta get rid of anti-blocks anyway since the rework packs are far more block heavy. Platona has a weirdly small map for being such a huge product unless that's updated. I see bats all the time. They're very common. Thank goodness. Bats are cute. I like them. We need to go. If you are still watching this on YouTube later, thank you. Even if it's just in the background while you do more important things than video games. Or if it's video games, please do subscribe because it is very nice and helpful. Some bats are cute like border wise while the other half are... Thank you! Like, some of the most fun bats are like ugly and cute at the same time. Like the things that like have noses like... Okay, going to update the map. Awesome. Right, let's raid out to Roarsten, and while we're waiting for the raid to happen, do remember to go look at my book, Two of Rogues. I will finish the second book eventually. It'll happen any day now, probably. Alright then, you ready? You steady? Off you go! See you next time, farewell, Impossible Creatures stream tomorrow, don't miss it, please. Bye!